This episode of The Bill and Callie Show is brought to you by Sip Coffee House 2 in Highland, Indiana on Jewett Avenue. Great coffee, lattes, smoothies, and more. Food and treats you will adore. Small town charm with big city selection. It's Sip Coffee House 2. Hi everybody, welcome to the Bill and Callie Show. And today we have some members from the Highland Parks and Recreation Performing Arts Group's production of Road Doll's Willy Wonka, which is coming up in a couple of weeks. Gosh, exciting. We have the beautiful director right here, Alexandria Shinkan, the handsome assistant director, Alex Traina, the adorable Charlie, played by Hayden, and Danny, who is playing Grandpa Joe. Welcome to the show,
Thank you so
guys.
much. Thank you.
So, tell us a little bit about the show and how you got involved in directing.
Well, I was just at college one day, and my dad, I just literally got a text from my dad, which was like, hey, they're interviewing for the directing position for the Highland Parks and Rec, and my boss, the man who's in charge of it, reached out to my dad because he was looking for people, and I was just kind of like, yeah, sure. So I sent him a resume and I did an interview, and I didn't honestly think I would get it because I was like, I don't know who I'm up against. I'm like, I'm really young, I'm only 19, and I'm like, I've only really like student directed, so I was just kind of like, I was like, whatever, and then here we are now.
Absolutely, that's great. And how about you?
I saw Allie's on campus one day, and I looked at her and I'm like, hey, you're directing Willy Wonka, right? She goes, yeah, and I'm like, can I join you in like assistant director? She goes, sure, why not? And so now we're looped in this.
And then where do you both go to school?
I graduate Munster High School. I go to Purdue University.
Okay, and you're at Purdue as well, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay, are either of you going into theater or?
Yes, I am grading, so I'm double majoring in film and journalism, and then I'm getting a certificate in acting.
Okay, perfect. How about you?
I'm actually double majoring in elementary and special education, but theater's been such a big part of my life. I'm going to go back to my advisor in the fall and be like, all right, so can we add this theater minor in here somewhere, somehow, and still graduate in 4 years? I hope so.
And how about you, Hayden? How did you get involved?
Well, for the choir concert, they had Traina and the Chocolate Factory posters about the play that's going on, and I've never done a play in my life, and I just recently saw one of my friends do a play, so I just went, why not?
So you showed up at auditions. What did you have to do? Did you have to sing and dance and do all that stuff for the auditions? Great. And lo and behold, look at you, lead in the show. I mean, the whole thing is basically you and Willy Wonka, so.
And Grandpa Joe, too.
Well, yeah, Grandpa Joe. I mean, there's a lot of people involved in the show, but I mean, it's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory if you look at the original book.
Yes,
so.
I love the book.
That's great. So how are you liking being in a play?
I love this play.
Yeah?
I love the directors, too. They're really nice.
Oh.
And the cast.
Kiss up.
Yeah.
Kiss up.
So
It's a lot of fun, isn't it? And how's the rehearsals going with the singing and the dancing? Is it hard for you to memorize all these things, or are you just having a good time and it's coming naturally to you?
A few of the songs, they aren't going, well, I've memorized them now, but.
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, you still have 2 weeks. You haven't actually gotten to technique or any of that fun stuff yet, so excellent. And who is playing Willy Wonka?
Adam Morse. He's right now at another audition at the Toll Theater, so we can't say no to when people audition.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
You've got to keep that open.
Yeah, he's there right now, and then James is his understudy.
Okay, great. And Danny?
So
our pro here, because I know we interviewed you last year.
Yeah, exactly. So I was in the show last year, so I kind of expected there to be another show, and so I just constantly checking Facebook, and eventually I saw the Facebook post about it, and here I am now.
Awesome. So we open in 2 weeks.
No, a week from today.
In a week from today, that's right. Today. The whole summer is going so fast. I have no clue. So you're actually starting Tech Week coming up. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yes.
lots of fun. So what can people expect when they come?
A lot of laughs, a lot of randomness, especially from like our grandparents and stuff. Do you guys want to add anything else?
It's just going to be awesome, right?
A lot of colors too.
A lot of colors
Yes.
and things. And I know Katie Solina is the choreographer, my beautiful friend Katie. So I know that the dancing is going to be phenomenal.
And then Courtney Palace is our vocal instructor.
Okay.
And we're in middle school she's the choir teacher at Taylor. I'm sorry if I got that wrong,
That's
Courtney.
right.
But yeah, no, like she is wonderful. She came on last minute and she just picked it up right away because I've never taken choir before. So that's kind of an issue when you direct a musical and you can't sing.
That's
So
why
she
you hire other people who are
Yes.
amazing.
Yeah, and yeah, Katie and Courtney, especially with this being my first time directing, all Alex, Courtney, and Katie, they have helped me tremendously. So, guys, thank you so much. A little shout out to them.
Now, how about costuming and things? Do you have a costume department, or are people kind of getting their own costumes together the best they can? Oh, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember one rehearsal, I'm sitting there, I look at Allie, and I'm like, we don't have costumes to do, and she goes, nope. So that whole 3-hour rehearsal, I just sat on my computer, I'm like, picture, PowerPoint, yep, and we sent it out, and so when they brought their costumes in, the speaker were like,
Yes.
oh my god.
Because
Nice.
what we're doing is each family is like color coordinated. So like the bucket families, they're green. The TVs, they're yellow. And so like everybody's just color coordinated, and it looks amazing.
Now, does Violet turn violet, and get
Violet turns violet.
How does she? Is it a stage secret to find out how she gets?
It's a stage secret.
I'm so excited to come and see that, and a special shout out to the actress that actually played her in
Yes.
Willy Wonka, who recently passed away. So I mean, we'll dedicate this to the big purple blueberry. Great. So what else do you want to tell our audience about this amazing show that's coming up?
There's a lot of talent, like some really good people in this show. Honestly, it's worth coming just to see some of my fellow castmates perform. It's amazing.
And how much does this cost to come and see this?
It's free.
Yes, it's free. So you get an amazing evening of entertainment right there at Main Square Park at the gazebo. It's free, and it's this 25, 26, 27, and then August 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Anything else you want to leave our audience with before we go?
No, just please come out, come support the cast. They are honestly, like, they have such great attitudes. Like, I've never worked with a cast so, like, wonderful and, like, so dedicated. Like, a lot of the times, like, there's a few scenes, there's always that one scene that's tricky to perform. So they're, like, always back there running lines and doing everything. So, like, they are so dedicated, and they made, like, my first time directing a breeze. So thank you, guys.
Way to go, you guys.
Yes.
That's awesome. So come on out, see this amazing, talented cast, and have a great time here in downtown Highland at Main Square. Thanks, guys, for coming
Thank
on.
you so much.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. This episode of The Bill and Callie Show is brought to you by Sip Coffee House 2 in Highland, Indiana on Jewett Avenue. Great coffee, lattes, smoothies, and more. Food and treats you will adore. Small town charm with big city selection. It's Sip Coffee House 2.